In this video, we're going to go over the cost as well as the process that goes into closing on your New York City apartment. My name is Joe Gonzalez. I'm a real estate agent here in Manhattan, and I've helped countless clients with the home buying process. So obviously at this point in the process, you've already put a bid in on a place and you've negotiated with the seller and you've both come to a price that makes sense for both of you. Once the buyer and seller come to agreed upon price, the seller's attorney is going to draft up the contract. Once that contract goes out to the buyer and the buyer's attorney will review that contract together. So that contract's going to have all the agreed upon terms such as sale price, contingencies, inspection, closing date, things like that. Next, you'll have the due diligence process. This is when the attorney will look into the financials of the building. You can have an inspection if you want. It's not required, but heavily recommended. And then if you're getting a mortgage, the lender will require an appraisal. This can cost anywhere from $500 to $1,000. After the due diligence process, the buyer will sign their portion of the contract and send in their 10% to 20% down payment. In New York City, it's normally somewhere between 15 and 20%. But depending on what you negotiated, you could do as low as 10%. Once the buyer signs and sends over the down payment, the seller will then execute the contract and sign their portion. So before the closing table, you're gonna do one final walkthrough, and here you're gonna look at the appliances, the electrical, the plumbing. You're gonna make sure nothing's been damaged before the final purchase of the home. On the day of the closing, you're gonna pay your closing costs. Here's a breakdown of what the buyers are gonna pay, and then here's a breakdown of what the sellers are gonna pay. Now, every purchase in Manhattan is unique, so this is more of a guideline just so you know what to expect when going into purchasing a home. And if you have any friends or family that are thinking about buying in Manhattan, share this video. Hopefully it could help. Other than that, have a good one. Thanks for watching.